third half. I mean, to the
I watched,
third quarter.
I
What
watched all
happened?
these games. I watched both of these games from beginning to ending.
Talk to me, bro.
Shout
What?
out
How
to
you feel
Kansas City
about it?
defense. Shout out to Kansas City defense, man. They contained Lamar Jackson, and
Mm,
this on everything I love, except for that one drive they scored on with that
mm-hmm.
touchdown. Every other drive they had, they moved the ball down the field and turned the ball over in the red zone.
So hold on, let me ask you something. So you not blaming the wide receivers, bro? Because I just got off the phone with one of my mom
Yeah,
friends,
Zay.
and I'm
I
like,
feel
bro.
like this. I feel like this. So Zay Flowers, he's still young and he got a lot of growing up to do. He got to learn
Mm-hmm,
to mature himself. For one,
mm-hmm.
he had a hell of a game though. We're not going. I'm not going to take that from him. He had a better game than Odell. Had a way better game than Beckham.
What was going on with Odell, bro? From your point of view, what you think
That
was
nigga
going
ass was on
on?
lockdown. He had about three. He had about three catches. They had his ass on lockdown.
So
He had
that's
about
what
three
I
good
was
catches
saying
though.
too, bro. I didn't want to discredit the Chief defense, man. Like I feel like the Chief defense really stepped up in this game.
Man, it's just like I say, man. The Chiefs every year, bro, they come out and they play a whole different defense in the playoffs than they do
In the
in the
playoffs.
main season, bro. They play. I say it every year, bro. I'm gonna be real. Had I known they was gonna do that again this year, I just felt like the Chiefs really wasn't complete like that this year because of all the things you've been seeing in the media with Patrick Mahomes and everybody talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelsey. Then you gotta think about it. Look at Travis Kelsey. He was just dropping the ball the last 2 3 weeks of the season. He was dropping the ball like it was fucking cold, hot cold or something. That
Bro,
motherfucker
I'm
was
gonna be
making a
real
hell
with
of a
you.
catches last night.
Did you see that post where it was like everybody was like the NFL getting this ready for like Baltimore and Detroit? I felt like that was like a marketing setup where like if this was rigged, it'll take it away like it wasn't. You get what I'm saying? Like it'll throw it off a little bit, to die it down and stuff. I ain't gonna say the game was rigged and stuff because I ain't gonna take that away from Patrick Mahomes because bro, to go on the road to beat Buffalo,
Hold on, bro. I'm sorry.
nah, you good.
The connection just jumped. I don't know why the hell it just did that. Now what you were saying though, I'm sorry, dog.
Nah, I'm saying to beat Buffalo and then go on the road to beat Baltimore without, to me, in my eyes, a number one wide receiver, and all you really like the wide receiver stepped up, but to me, it's not a number one on that Kansas City team to step up and do what you did and lead your team back to the
Again.
Super Bowl after you lose your offensive coordinator, bruh. Like,
And nobody thought they was going off of that sole reason of what you just said because Eric Bieniemy ain't there no more.
yeah, bro. Like that's bro. You gotta get that. I gotta give that man credit where credit's due, bro.
I'm
Like,
gonna keep it 100 with you. Patrick Mahomes is my favorite quarterback right now, bro. I've been saying that for about 2 3 years now. He's my favorite quarterback for real, for real. I've been actually no, to be real, I've been saying that since Drew Brees retired because motherfuckers really didn't know Drew Brees is really my favorite quarterback. I hated the Saints, but I hated the Saints because of Drew Brees. I had to actually watch that
Drew Brees
game.
was cold, bro. Like, I ain't gonna take it. He was
That nigga was
cold.
hard.
Like,
If you took this on everything I love, if you took Drew Brees and put him on the New England Patriots, he would have been Tom Brady.
yeah,
Yeah, he would
because
have been
he
Tom.
fits still that system. Like, I feel still like he fits that system well. Like, it wasn't like he was bad. Even people don't understand. Like, he wasn't terrible when he was with the Chargers.
No, that nigga was great with the Chargers, man. They
You
just
feel me? Like, they forget how
I don't know if
good
it was
him
an
and
issue
Danny
that where they
Thompson
didn't want
was.
to pay him, or New Orleans was just paying more. I
I
can't remember
think either
exactly.
they didn't want to pay him, and then I think it also had to do something with they was about to draft Rivers, if I wasn't mistaken.
No, they drafted Eli Manning.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. They drafted Eli to trade for Rivers because
Yeah, because Eli didn't want to
Eli
play
didn't
for
want to
them.
go there.
Yeah, Eli didn't want to play for the Chargers.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that whole situation too, bro. That's back when the draft was like goddamn fit, like all fucking day long, bro. Like one pick was 15 minutes.
That shit damn near still like that damn near goddamn.
Man, I don't think I ever watched the whole full draft, bro. Who you
Man,
got for the Super Bowl?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with you. I ain't betting against Patrick Mahomes, bro.
I can't even take that against you, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. When I was watching that San Francisco Detroit game, bro, I honestly thought the way that game was going, that San Francisco was gonna probably end up looking for a new quarterback if Brock didn't come back and win that.
Thank you. I told
I did, bro.
everybody
Like for
that last
real.
night. I said, bro, listen, if San Francisco lose, they're gonna blame Brock Purdy and they're gonna trade something up or something, and they're gonna try to find them another quarterback in the offseason,
Yeah,
bro. I'm
bro.
telling you.
They were gonna have to find a scapegoat.
I said that. I said, oh no, they're gonna try to blame Brock Purdy.
You know another thing, bro, that I hate to say, bro, but I kind of look at it as like this. If it was real with the Lamar thing, you remember when the Seahawks didn't want Marshawn Lynch to be the MVP and shit because of his image? Do
Yeah.
you think that's the reason? Another reason why they NFL probably didn't want Lamar to be the like go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl, have really that close of a chance because of his image?
I mean, put it like this: when it comes to Lamar Jackson and Marshawn Lynch, Lamar Jackson is way more humble than Marshawn Lynch. He's way more humble.
Which Marshawn we talking about? Early, like now Marshawn or
We
during
talking
his
about
career?
all of the Marshawn, because that nigga really ain't tamed. To be real, he ain't really calmed down too much like that, for real, for real. You gotta think about it.
Yeah,
Marshawn Lynch played at Cal, and when he used to come out to his games, you know how he used to come out to his games?
yeah. With the I was just about to bring up with the little car with driving in
Yeah,
the
he
wheel,
pull up.
swerving.
He been Marshawn Lynch been talking shit since fucking college, bro. And if I just can't vouch for him for high school, he might was talking shit in high school. I just can't vouch for it and say that. But that
No,
nigga
he
been talking
was.
shit
He
since
from the
college.
Bay, man. They that Bay.
My point
I'm gonna
exactly.
get
My
into
point
you, bro.
exactly.
I seen it was some on Netflix. My homie, he from my homie Phil, he from Pasadena, and he had me watching this little football thing on Netflix, and it was a JUCO in the Bay. And nigga, when I say they started doing a Bay dance in the middle of the kickoff, I said, boy, they disrespectful out there, boy. That was just they
Juco be
was
turned.
just
Juco be
they
turned like a
disrespect,
motherfucker too.
bruh. They was getting it out there in the Bay. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Juco.
That whole swagger and culture. So I don't know, man. They're gonna be turned up in San Francisco too, though, bro. Like
I
I
know
don't want
damn
to take
well it
nothing
is.
away from San Francisco.
It's the rematch.
I know, man. I know.
Is
But do you
Shanahan gonna
think they
lose?
got
Is
enough? Do you
Shanahan
think
gonna
San
lose
Francisco
that?
got enough?
I don't know. You think is Shanahan finna go lose to Andy Reid twice in the Super Bowl?
Shit, bro.
Twice? Is he gonna
Let
go
me ask you
lose
this
twice?
though. Let me ask you this. If Shanahan do lose, rather than we putting the blame on Brock, do we start putting the blame on Shanahan? Because this won't be just the second time. He also did what he did with the Falcons.
Um,
So should we start looking at Mike Shanahan? I mean, Cal, what's his name? Shanahan? I forgot his
yeah,
name.
I don't know, bro. I ain't gonna just.
I mean,
I'm gonna put it like this. Kyle Shanahan went out to San Francisco and took the organization. The organization was falling apart. He went back out there and goddamn turned that shit right back over before it looked like it was gonna fall apart. So I mean,
come on, San Francisco.
yeah. Then when that nigga got there, that shit was crumbling for real, for real. That shit wasn't.
Who was there before he got there? Because Jim was there, and then who took over for Jim?
Um, was it Chip Kelly or some shit?
Nah,
Nah.
Chip went to Eagles.
Yeah,
Chip went to the
yeah,
Eagles.
yeah. He went. Yeah. Damn. Who did take over for Jim when he
And San
left? I can't.
Francisco been like they been consistent lately, bro.
Nah, I'm finna give you game. That's cap because you
Yo,
got
that's what I meant to
think
ask
about
you.
the year. Okay, now look. Think about this. San Francisco went to the Super Bowl in
When they
2013.
play Baltimore,
Yeah, that was 2013. Boom.
yeah,
All right, so 14, they made a run again too. They lost to Seattle in the
mm-hmm.
NFC Championship. After
Yeah.
that, they ain't do nothing until Kyle Shanahan got down there. Well, you know what? That ain't too much of a transfer because he got down there in 2016. He got down there in 2017.
17, right?
So it's about 3 years. So about three. But you gotta think about it though. This is San Francisco. This is San Francisco goddamn 49ers we talking about. This is a dynasty. That's like saying right now. That's like saying even though like with Mike Tomlin, right now, if Mike Tomlin didn't have winning records, despite of him not winning a playoff game, if he wouldn't be having no winning records, they would get rid of him. His winning
Even with
records.
them, even with that being, because you know what the Steeler coach, they really only had three coaches in like I think maybe 52 years they only had 3 coaches. So they really don't fire coaches like that.
No, but they always have great coaches though.
No, they do. They really
Yeah,
do.
they always
Like they
have
really
great.
do. That's a good bro. Like that's a
That's
good
a good system to
organization,
come from.
bro.
The Steelers is a system where a lot of coaches really be coming from players
Yeah,
to coaches. A lot of
yeah,
motherfuckers don't know.
yeah, bro. Like they were talking about that on ESPN. I think Ryan Clark was talking about Bill, like the coaches that Bill Belichick did like Josh McDaniels and Bill O'Brien. They really went good, and the ones that he did like, they end up turning being out real good.
Yeah, man, that shit, man. They I ain't gonna lie, man. The Steelers are a way better organization than the Cowboys, and the Cowboys supposed to be America's team.
Oh hell yeah, Cowboys Cowboys like that goddamn pretty girl in school that always want their attention and shit like that. Like they be holding on, like they just want the attention, bro. Like Cowboys team ain't been the America team, and I don't know how long. I don't know who gave them that stamp, but they ain't no like. I don't know, bro. What you think about that, bro? Like I don't see that really being able to deliver a championship because, bro, the NFC is not like it's 3 teams usually each year that you know are gonna be fighting to get in the NFC. I mean, to the Super Bowl. Like it's not like the AFC where you like what you feel like you feel like he could bring him a Super Bowl.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like the NFC is always up for grabs if you can get past San Francisco. To be for real, for
Exactly.
real. All the rest of the teams, I just be feeling like it's a liability. Like Detroit, I ain't all year for real, for real. They did exactly what I said they was gonna do. I said, man, Detroit, one of them teams, they'll make it to the NFC Championship and they'll lose. And it happened. And I forgot what the fuck I said because I ended up paying a nigga $50 about that shit. I ended up taking a bet with Detroit. If I would have remembered that in my head, I would have took that. I wouldn't even took that bet.
They said they
I'm
ain't
gonna tell
about
you
to
another
have
thing
all these
though.
niggas. They ain't about to have Baltimore and Detroit in the Super Bowl dealing with all them niggas and pimps and all this drug dealers and everybody at the Super Bowl. Nigga,
It was
please.
gonna be a pimp whole anniversary, nigga.
Nigga, all that.
Uh,
Nigga, them niggas, boy, about to have a heart attack. Roger Goodell said he ain't finna deal with this
Now,
shit.
one thing I can say, I'm glad Detroit. I hate to say it. But I'm glad Detroit did fumble like that though. So now they can start. So now we can stop riding the Falcons so much about what we did in the Super Bowl.
But
They
that
gonna
shit
bring
was
that one up
crazy,
for a
bro.
minute
Like,
right there.
well, let me ask you this though. Would you
Bro,
have made
listen,
that call?
they came back. Excuse me, say that again.
Would you have made that 4th down call?
Man, I don't know why the fuck you talking about that 4th and 3. He should have kept that fucking field goal.
Yeah. Would you rather kick the field goal
What
or
the
would
fuck
you
he was
have?
thinking? That nigga thought he was playing. That nigga must thought he had a Madden joystick in his hand or something, bro. What the fuck
So
he was
look, this is
thinking?
my purpose of it. He was playing poker and he should have been playing chess. He just went all in. He said, "Fuck it, we just going all in. We going, you feel me? Like I'm just gonna go all in." Why? I
I
mean,
like how you said
I
that. I
respect
like how
it,
you said that
but
because that's exactly what the fuck he did. I
you,
don't
I mean,
respect that.
because it
No,
wasn't
I don't
like I'm
respect that
like,
because you got time. You could have. That was a horrible call,
but
bro.
that's
I'm
his
sorry.
mo though. Like
When
you
he
can't,
did that shit, I was
you
like,
don't, you're not gonna respect the person for their mo. That's who he is.
no. And you want me to tell you something? Listen, let me tell you something. That was bad coaching. Because you want to know something for real, for real? On the San Francisco side of the sideline, they had already knew he was going to go for it. They ain't never attempt to even try to line up no special teams, no nothing. They knew that nigga was going to go for it. They was ready.
And you know
You
why it
don't
was
go
a
in there
bad
and pop
coaching?
nobody like that.
It was a great point you said. You want to know why? Because all the momentum just flipped it over to them. All the momentum,
No,
bro.
listen.
All the momentum.
You want me to tell you you want me to tell you when San Francisco grabbed momentum? When that
Go ahead.
nigga caught that ball, when that ball popped up in the air and then he caught that ball on the ground, that's when San Francisco grabbed all momentum back right there. When he threw that ball was supposed to got intercepted. The man didn't make the interception and was fighting for the interception. It bobbled up and I think that was Ayuk. Ayuk caught the ball while it was bobbling almost on the ground, bro. It's on everything. And landed on the 5-yard line. That was the momentum switch. Then they went right back on like the first or the second play of the next drive, and Jahmyr Gibbs fumbled. They literally put up 14 points in like 2 minutes, and like, you know what I mean? That was quick.
And that's
That
crazy,
killed
bro.
them.
Like that's crazy, bro. Like I don't know, man. I mean, you live and you die by the gun, I guess. I don't know, bro. Like you stand.
Man, listen, bro.
It
Dan
it
Campbell had
depends.
just seen his team. Dan Campbell had just seen his team lose a 17-point deficit and then go
Mm-hmm.
down by 3. You in field goal range and it's 4th and 3. It's a 48-yard field goal to kick. Kick the field goal. Tie the game. Put your defense
Okay,
back
so
up
let
on
me ask
the
you this.
field.
Do you what? Okay, let me ask you this. What now? Let me ask you this. Since we all know this is Dan Campbell's thing, right? That he goes to 4th down, right? And I believe it was in the 3rd quarter when this happened, right?
Yeah.
So you said it was 48. Now what if he missed and you still and you miss and you put him in the 40-hour? Wouldn't you just rather him have put the ball and play the field position? Play the,
No,
like, you
already
know what I mean?
48-yarder. 48-yard. Listen, bro.
But
The
what if he
times and
missed?
things. Listen, though, bro. Listen, what I'm saying. I understand that if he missed, that's on the kicker. Can't get what we gonna be mad because we trying to tie the game up? We just was down 17 points and we was just up 17 points. And motherfuckers just came back up, went up 3 on us. We in field goal range, and the kicker get out there and miss. You gonna be mad at my decision about that, or you gonna be mad at the kicker not being
But
able to
no, that's
put the
why I
ball?
said, wouldn't you rather have put the ball and play the field position?
I
Try to.
rather I'm gonna go for them 3 points. I ain't gonna cap it down. I'm gonna go for the 3. 48 yards. The NFL didn't change. 48 yards ain't shit. These motherfuckers be out here kicking 58, 60 yards like it's nothing nowadays.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about like
shit.
it's nothing, dog.
But
Like it's nothing.
what you comparing right now is regular season to all place. I mean playoff, and you got way more people watching you,
Man,
way more
who you
pressure.
got? Listen, you got Matt Bryant. Used to go out there and used to go out there and kick the fuck out them balls. They take that to the next fucking game in the nigga.
Okay, but let me ask you. But hold on, bro. That's like me comparing another goddamn person to you. Everybody ain't built like you. Just because
I don't know,
they
bro.
in the
But
same position, everybody ain't
listen,
built like it.
listen, AJ. It's the playoffs. If my kicker, if I can't put my trust in my kicker to go out there and tie the game, how I'm gonna put my trust in my kicker to go out there and win the game if I got to then? He don't need to be on the roster then, dog. I'm just being real. Because this is
That's
where it
being real.
matters. This
But
where it
having
matters.
it
This is
been
what you
kickers,
getting paid
okay, let
for
me ask
right
you
now.
this, bro. Having it been quarterbacks or kickers, let me ask you this. It's been quarterbacks that's been in the playoff that you like, what do we call game managers, where you don't want them to fuck up the game. So you give them plays where they can manage it, but because you don't really have that trust in them to let them just give them any play and let them go and rip. That's the same way. You can't put like what these kickers, bro, it get iffy. They supposed to be them. They supposed to be elite, and then they get out there, and then they didn't have a game where they didn't miss. Look at the Falcons kicker. He was kicking all these field goals, and I believe in one of the games he was missing. He missed 2 field goals in a row,
I
and
don't
he
blame him
literally
for that. I don't blame Koo for them kicks though. He had to kick the ball and fucking and like a blizzard.
it was okay. It was a
He
cold
had to
game.
kick
So
50
I
yarders. He had to kick 50
okay
yarders in a blizzard. Both of them bitches was 50
So
yarders.
I mean, I get you, bro. You getting paid to do a job, bro. I'm not saying you wrong, bro. Like you
When it
definitely right
matters
on that.
most, when it matters most, that's what you getting paid for, dog. I'm just being real. I'm sorry.
Okay,
What if
so let me
AJ?
ask
This
you
is what I'm
this.
saying, AJ. This is what I'm saying, AJ. What if it was 4th and 3, the game was
Mm-hmm.
tied, and you had to kick a 48-yard in? That's way. Listen, that's way more pressure
You
on
don't
you
think Dan trusts his
then.
kicker then?
Listen, this is what I'm saying. That's way more pressure on you then than tying the game with fucking to put your defense out there to get out there and see if you can put the pressure on them.
So are you saying you don't think Dan trusts his kicker, or you don't think he trusts him like that, or he was just really trying to
I
go for
feel
the
like
kill?
I don't think he trusts his kicker because his kicker only went out there one time and made a kick and made that kick right before halftime. So I ain't gonna say he ain't trust his kicker. I feel like it was just a bad decision by the
Decision.
coach. Yeah, I just feel like it
Okay.
was a bad decision by coach. I ain't mad at Dan Campbell. You had a great year. You did good. You've been turning Detroit Lions into some. pitching the Detroit Lions into real Lions because they was some fucking little hyenas or some shit lately. So I ain't mad at nothing he doing down there. But I'm gonna tell you something, AJ. Guess what though? Motherfuckers are finna mock my word right here. That right there was the dawn of a new era. What Detroit just did. Detroit just became the new Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons got a whole new era now.
Hold up, time out. So even
I'm telling
with
you, this is what I'm telling you.
so you saying Detroit? Time out. Hold up. You're saying Detroit's gonna be the one that take over that NFC North division?
Yeah, facts. Hell yeah. Jordan
Even
Love,
with Green Bay and Jordan Love, how
Jordan
Jordan Love played this year?
Jordan Love and Justin Fields is gonna fight him for it, but I ain't gonna sit here and cap you down. Jared Goff is the veteran. He got a great offensive line. That's on some real G shit. Jared Goff be having time in that pocket, boy. So
nah, that offensive line
got two good ass backs.
That offensive line might be better than Dallas.
Good ass backs. You think they line better than Dallas?
They might be.
They up there. That's what I'm saying. They up there. I ain't gonna. Really
say they might be.
They up there. They up there. They up there for real. For real. The line. Listen, the Detroit Lions offense is great, bro. You got two good ass running backs who they just showed last night. Both of them got over 1,000 yards of scrimmage. You see what I'm saying?
No.
Then David Montgomery was a top rusher right there. Then you got like 2-3 young receivers who are good. Now they did start dropping that ball in that fourth quarter yesterday. It was pissing me off. I'm not gonna lie to you, but they good.
And Williams haven't really had a full season.
Tight end. That nigga go out there and make.
They really haven't had a full season with Williams on with the boy from Alabama. Because he been hurt or he got suspended 1 year, then he got hurt the other, like that. So they haven't had a good full season with him either. I think he's gonna be pretty elite. And I like Gibbs as running back.
Mm-hmm.
Like they got a nice squad, bro. So like I said, you know what's gonna be tricky though? I want to see what Chicago do with these picking, how they gonna restructure that one, because Chicago gonna be a tricky team too. If everything work out how it's supposed to be. That franchise,
if they smart, man.
That franchise is something else though.
If they smart, they keep Justin Fields. If they smart, they keep Justin Fields. They go get Marvin Harrison Jr. And then you just start picking up some defense in the next
season. Man, y'all keep saying keep Justin Fields, bro. That means to me they're gonna have to trade that number one pick. And now what I've heard is they either gonna trade it to New England because England got, I think, the third or fourth pick. Or they also talking about trading with the Falcons, and he wanted to be with Caleb Williams wanted to be with the Falcons. And I ain't with that, dog. I don't give a damn what nobody said, dog. I don't like that.
I ain't lie, bro. When it comes to our decision on the quarterback right now, bro, I ain't even got nothing to say until they make the decision, because I don't even know who the hell I don't know to go get a veteran or to go to get a young dude or get a veteran and get a young dude to play behind them and learn. I don't really know.
But if you was in that position, what would you do? I feel like put yourself in the GM position. What you making? What that move?
I feel like with new coach come new quarterback. So brand new quarterback. So we go get one out the draft.
Who you drafting?
I have to wait till the combine.
Daniels, dog. I like Daniels though, too,
bro. But here's the thing with Daniels. Daniels be choking sometimes. Daniels ain't Joe Burrows. He good though.
Ain't too many like Joe though, bro. Joe beat Patrick. I think Joe was the only one that beat Patrick too.
Did Jane Daniels beat Nick Saban?
Who?
Jane Daniels. Did he beat Nick Saban? Did he beat Alabama? No, Jane Daniels, the quarterback. Did he beat Nick Saban?
Oh, this year? Nah, Alabama? He did. Nah, he just ran crazy on their ass though. But he ain't beat him. Ain't nobody beat Alabama but Texas. No, Texas and whoever, I think Michigan.
So he didn't. So he that's what I'm saying. He didn't play against them last year with LSU.
Nah, he was with Arizona State last year. He was a transfer.
Okay, yeah, facts. That okay, right? Okay, then. Okay, say less then. So
Yeah.
if he would be Alabama, I'd probably be sold on getting Jaden Daniels for real, for real. But he ain't be Alabama, so
So you they got off the college game for real, for real. I don't know, man. What about the dude from North Carolina then? You know they I don't know, bro. Who would you want to see?
he's actually good. He's a good thrower. That's why they keep trying to. He's a good pocket.
Put him in
If you
there.
want to be for real, the quarterback, the Drake Mays, the dude from North Carolina. When it comes to a real deal quarterback in the draft right now, he's the best pocket presence, motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? Like he know how to exactly read the field when he do his little 1-2 drop, his 1-2-3 drop. He's reading the field before he even plants. He's looking. He
So
know
would you
where to
take
go
him
with the
over
ball.
Caleb? Would you take him over Caleb
Would I
Williams?
take him? I don't know. I don't know. Cause I'm gonna just be real. I'm not. I don't really like Caleb Williams because of all the shit talking he do. I feel like he talks more
Because he
shit
light
than he
skinned, right? And
brings.
he act like
That's
it.
all. That's the only thing. Yeah, yeah. That's the only thing with Caleb Williams. I feel like now I'm gonna be real. I do feel like Caleb Williams fits the Atlanta scheme and fits the culture with Atlanta too, and fit
Shit,
right in with the
it ain't
team. A
even a
motherfucker
talent
like
thing
Drake
with me,
London.
bro. Yeah, it ain't a talent thing with me. It just I feel like the soap opera shit that gonna come with it, I ain't got time for, bro. Like I guess you get as I get older, I don't be want to deal with like I don't be all that shit for the birds, bro. Come play ball.
Yeah.
But I
I
mean
don't know.
we always that age too.
College and NFL different.
Yeah. You playing with grown ass men, well, you gotta earn their respect.
Yeah. See, motherfuckers be tripping too. But motherfuckers see, I ain't gonna cap. Like CJ Stroud, he
Mm.
hard. But I'll tell you something though. If what you call could have stayed healthy, Anthony Richardson could have stayed healthy, he would have had a great season too.
Hey, I
Being
gotta
real.
apologize. I think I'm gonna have to really because I wasn't hyped on Anthony Richardson. You know I'm a Florida fan, but I didn't think I don't know what happened in Florida, bro. I think the coaching is
He had
terrible or
that
something because what
line. They ain't got none
is
in Florida, bro. I don't know what's going on with that
bro, that
program,
shit
bro. They ain't got
terrible,
nothing
bro.
down there
Like
like that.
it's terrible, bro. The coaching, everything's terrible. I don't give a fuck what like that shit's terrible because I didn't see what he did with the coach. I didn't see at Florida at all. Like I knew he had talent, but the pocket presence, the assist, like I didn't see what I seen there, bro. Like I thought he needed time to develop. The thing on mute, home. Hold up. Unmute your thing. Unmute your thing. There you go.
Hello? My
Yeah, it
bad.
was on
Nah,
mute.
man. Folks be calling me. Nah, folks was calling me and they be muting out on both for some reason with my iPhones.
Oh, okay, you good. But nah,
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Like, what?
If they get Caleb Williams, bro, I'm gonna be like this. If they get Caleb
You gonna
Williams,
give him a
I ain't gonna be
chance?
mad about the pick until I see. Yeah, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna just. I gave everybody else a chance. I'm gonna give his little black ass a chance too.
But see the thing about it is what is Chicago asking for in return? You get me? Like, what are you
I
asking?
think they want to pick and probably somebody like they want to pick and probably somebody like
First,
Cal
I
Pitts or
heard
some
Kyle
shit.
Pitts, and then I heard Drake London. They want. That's
Drake
what I
London's
heard.
still on the rookie contract.
And I think
Yeah, Drake
Kyle
London's
Pitts
still on the
is
rookie
too.
contract. They ain't finna let him go to.
Kyle Pitts is
I want
too.
to say that was his last year. I think this is, if I'm not mistaken, this year is his option year.
Option year. Yeah, it is. It
It's,
is. It is.
if it's three in an option, you got three in your
Yeah.
option.
Yeah. Unless he had signed for 5, but I don't think you signed for 5 on a rookie, right?
You only get three in an option if I'm not mistaken. I think, but the option,
That's what I'm thinking too.
like in the terms of your option that year with your option, you can go ahead and sign your contract extension, or you can got down, you can wait, or you can opt out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. Like I don't know. Like I do like the pickup that we got the office on the QB coach from St. Louis. I do like him. I want to give him a chance. What do you think they go with the defense? Well, as far as their defensive coordinator,
It's really a gamble right now, bro. I ain't gonna cap you down because
I
I ain't
heard
gonna say
about the dude
Raheem
with
Morris.
Tampa though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like it's when it comes to to somebody being a defensive coordinator for real, bro. You have to go. You have to really go. You really have to go look at who's all available and then try to see. You know what I mean? Like, cause for real, I ain't gonna cap you down. A lot of great defensive coordinators come from head coaching for real, for real.
Come
Being
from it?
honest,
Like what you mean? Like how like Dan
but
Quinn
majority of
did
them
and
really
shit? Or
coaching.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, even that. Pete Carroll really the only motherfucker goddamn coach to come from college and do that, have that stint like that. Like Jim Harbaugh, like
Yeah,
I want to see what he
he
do
really
now
is because
because the shit
Nick
before
Saban
then was
and
saying
everybody
that
else,
really wasn't a team.
Urban Meyer
Yeah, they get
looked
the hell on.
terrible, bro.
Nick Saban went to the Dolphins, didn't even keep man, Nick Saban
Ain't
went to the
nobody
Dolphins, didn't
worse.
even stay the whole year.
Who? Who
Nick
you
Saban.
tell?
Nick Saban went to the Dolphins, he didn't even stay. Nick
That wasn't
Saban,
even worse, bro. I'm gonna tell you who was worse than that. Bobby Petrino.
Bobby Petrino. I told we said it together, nigga. Bobby Petrino was horrible, bro.
Brad
Bobby
didn't
Petrino
woke
was
up the next
horrible.
morning. He was doing the chant for Arkansas. I like damn. It's like
That
that.
nigga was horrible.
And he didn't get no
They ain't want
2 week
that nigga
notice of
there.
nothing. That nigga got on.
That nigga wasted our draft pick on Brian Braun.
You know who fault that was though? Rich McCase.
I believe it.
That's
No, I
that's
believe it.
that was his fault.
Yeah, put that
Hey
nigga.
man,
Send that nigga over there with that Atlanta United.
bro, that nigga right there, bro. I'm so glad they did what they did with this fool, bro. Cause this shit terrible, bro. Like, I don't know, man. But I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I really didn't want to see this Super Bowl like this, bro. I don't feel like them showing Taylor Swift every goddamn man. I just ain't got time for that shit, dog. Like, I think that's just gonna take away from Usher performance.
I ain't gonna even lie, bro. Taylor Swift don't even be bothering me. I don't know where y'all be.
You a lie,
I be so locked in the game, bro. I don't be paying Taylor Swift no mind, bro. I swear to
nigga,
God.
cause she beat, bro. They show her every time Kelsey do something, or every time it's just, bro. Hell nah, bro.
I don't pay her ass no mind, bro. Promise I don't.
Shit, they ain't show that girl
I
like
don't even pay her ass no
what's
mind.
they don't be showing that girl from Green Bay like that. When Green Bay
Like
be playing, don't
Simone
be talking about
Biles.
that. Yeah, don't be talking about Simone like that.
I mean, you got America's little pop star versus America's
Hey man,
little Jim.
did you, bro? I seen Shannon Sharp just said something that she the closest thing to Michael Jackson. I feel like that's the most disrespectful shit ever in
He
life.
said Simone. Closest thing.
Nah, Taylor Swift.
Look,
Taylor Swift.
internationally known, internationally wise, like she can go anywhere and be known. She can go to Antarctica, motherfucker know her.
Yeah, they
That's how
gonna
Michael Jackson
definitely
was.
know Antarctica. They'll definitely know before they
That's why
know us. I mean,
she go to Antarctica, Europe, Australia, Asia, North America, South
but could she
America.
go to Jamaica or could she go to the
Yeah,
Bahamas?
motherfucker. Yes, motherfuckers in Jamaica and the Bahamas, all of that. She can go everywhere in the world. Motherfucker will know who that is.
Oh,
It's
that's
just being
different,
real.
man.
So that might be what he probably saying on that
That's
note.
different.
For real. I mean,
That's different.
that's the
But
only thing I could probably say to Michael Jackson on her
I
is
don't
that
think she
they
beat
probably
Michael though, dog. Michael had niggas falling out just because, like, niggas
ain't nobody
passing out. They got ambulance waiting.
ain't nobody falling out by Taylor Swift. Now maybe if Taylor Swift probably would have started, maybe she was probably like 7, 8 years old. Maybe like about Michael Jackson did. Maybe motherfuckers probably would did it then. I don't know. You gotta think about it. Michael Jackson started when he was like 7, 8 years old. It was bitches who used to watch him and grew up and waited forever to see if they could have ran into the concert with the nigga they grew up with, their dream boy. Finally see him, and it's like, oh my god. You see what I'm saying?
Hey man,
That's some high
Michael.
anticipation shit.
If Michael could have had Mike. I feel like if Michael wanted to, Michael could have had all the female. Like he could have pimped probably had more female than Prince if he
That's how you
wanted
know that
to.
nigga was. I hate to say it. Excuse my language. And I ain't
Uh,
trying to disrespect the dead or nothing like that. But
uh,
that's how you know he was on some other
I
shit.
knew it was
Coulda had-
going.
No, I'm just saying.
I knew
That's how you
it
know
was
he was
going.
on some other shit, bro. Because he could have had any bitch in the world he wanted.
He really good, bro. Mike
Man,
could
he
have had
could
them
have had any
all,
bitch in the
bro.
world he wanted, bro. That's how you know he was on some weird shit. I hate to say
Cause
it. That's just the
Prince
truth.
had them, boy. God damn, boy. Prince had them, bro.
Prince, the only nigga I know, can walk around with his ass out and ain't nobody call him gay.
And with heels on, bro.
And no, ain't nobody call him with some eyeliner and
Bro,
some
and
lashes.
with heels.
With some eyeliner on and some lashes.
Nigga, what? Cold, bro.
Nigga, yeah.
Cold shit up, bro.
Only motherfucker I know they don't call him gay.
Hey
That's how
man.
you know he was
Oh.
fucking. But that's how you know he was fucking bitches though. Because the first thing you be like, man, that nigga gay. And they gonna be like, oh no, that nigga got all the bitches. That's the first thing they gonna.
Hey,
That's the first thing gonna go about. Just like, shit, me, that nigga got
you fuck
all
around
the
that
bitches.
nigga you
That
want
nigga
to, that
took
nigga
two
got
of my groupies.
all.
That nigga took two of my
Hey, how
groupies
you
over
think
last
Tyreek
night.
Hill feeling right now?
Man, that nigga probably at Barbados with one of his baby mamas in one room and the other baby mama in the other room or some shit.
Man, that nigga, man, hell nah, bro. That nigga gotta be sick, bro. Your team and went to the Super Bowl twice without you.
I mean, we all knew it wasn't Tyreek Hill though, but he great. Tyreek Hill is good as hell. Tyreek need to get the fuck away from Miami, or Tua need to get away from fucking Miami, one or the other.
You
Or he
think
ain't gonna
Tua
never
a
get.
bad quarterback, bro?
Man, Tua be fucking up. Tua is choky. That
Mm.
nigga is fucked up shawty, bro. That
I
nigga
like
stay
Tua though,
choky.
bro. Like, I don't know, bro. I mean, cause we saying he chose easily. Shit, can we say the same thing about Lamar? Can we say the same thing about? I ain't gonna say Josh, cause Josh really didn't. I ain't want to say Josh lost that game, but can we say the same thing about Josh?
Nah, I ain't gonna say Josh lost that game because Josh didn't lose that game. Josh receivers lost that game. That nigga Stephon Diggs lost that game. For real, for real. And
I mean,
he know he
at
did.
the end of the day, though, like it's Patrick Mahomes and it's everybody else. So ain't no somebody really got to step up. And then, like you said, bro, I don't. If we going off team and team, I feel like San Francisco got the better team. But if we going off quarterback and who gonna take their team and win that game, it's not like how it was last year with Jalen Hurts. I feel like Jalen Hurts could have really took his team and won that game. I don't know if Brock can come back and beat Patrick Mahomes in Kansas City and Travis Kelce, bro.
I feel like Kansas City the better team out of them. And
You do?
I'm gonna I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna explain why. Not even just like with the quarterback play. Um, Motherfuckers be trying to count. See, they got motherfuckers on their team that you try to count out that are actually good. Like Isaiah Pacheco for one. They be
Nah, that
trying to
running back
say
good.
that nigga good as shit, and he a little nigga who squeezes. When you can squeeze through a hole, that's dangerous. Because when you squeeze
They
through
can't
the
see you
hole,
coming in. They can't really see you.
and then listen, when you squeeze through that hole, in front of that, if you get through that hole you squeeze through, ain't nobody right there. Because
Nope.
they didn't see, they think that hole is cluttered. You see what I'm saying? They think that hole is clamped. He squeezes through
So you
holes.
just
That's
pop through.
hard. That nigga hard with that shit too. He do that every game. You don't know how much of a difference maker that is. For real, for real. He like a power back,
I
but
didn't know they cornerbacks was that good though.
man, them niggas been had some good. This the whole thing with Kansas City, bro.
The Chiefs cornerbacks would play. He played real good yesterday.
This the whole thing with Kansas City, bro. They ain't winning Super Bowls for no reason. Kansas City is New England Patriots all over again, bro. If you're not noticing,
You
it's
took the
Brady and
words out of
Gronk
my mouth, man. I
right
really
now.
didn't want to say
Right,
that
matter of
shit.
fact, we'll put it like this. We'll put it like this. It ain't even the Brady and Gronk era with Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. It's more of the Brady and Deion Branch era right now with with
Damn,
Patrick Mahomes and Travis
damn.
Kelce.
But we ain't even got started yet.
You see what I'm saying? Like it shit. It started. You gotta think about this man fourth Super Bowl.
Yeah, but shit, if we talking Dion and Brent, that means you still got Rock and Aaron Gonzalez to come. I mean, Aaron Hernandez and them boys to come. Then, if you
Yeah,
say
but
we on the
them niggas, they straight. I ain't gonna lie, but they wasn't doing Dion Branch and goddamn and motherfucking and Gronk numbers. I ain't gonna lie. If Randy
nah,
Moss, if Randy Moss would have played for the Patriots 3 years, he would have had great numbers for real, for real. He only did a one and done. So I ain't gonna throw him in there.
damn, what did Patrick Mahomes have Randy Moss? Good lord.
Man, that shit'd be dangerous. They'll keep three niggas on Randy Moss ass. Gonna have to.
I think, bro, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, right? Okay, let me ask you this. You know how they give Bill Belichick the GOAT, right? The GOAT title right now. Andy Reid, let's just forget about what he has done with Kansas City. Let's bring up what he's done with the Eagles, with all he had with Donovan McNabb, how he helped Michael Vick become a better, whatever we want to say, like a better quarterback than he was in Atlanta. Now what he's doing with Kansas City right now, if he keeps this going, can he top Bill Belichick as the GOAT?
How many rings he got in Philly?
He didn't get no ring in Philly. He just went to the Super Bowl. He didn't get one.
Who he lost to in the Super Bowl at Philly?
I give you that. He lost Tom and Bill.
He lost to Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Got his ass demolished at that. Wasn't even no fair game. Despite what that score might look like, it wasn't no fair game. It was never no time when they looked like they was gonna win.
I don't know now. That game was close. That game the Eagles in
Never
New
no
England.
time in that game. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. I watched that game, bro. I remember that game because I wanted Philly to win. I went for Donovan McNabb. Me and Jared went for Donovan McNabb. Shout out my boy. There was never no time in that game. It was never no time in that game when they had control of that game for real. Tom Brady and them won that game from every quarter, from first to fourth. They won that game.
But what Bill had won that game without Tom?
Hell no, you gonna come in there with a backup quarterback? No, hell no. Even though,
But
see,
that's what I mean.
this is another thing too. Though I'm gonna say this though. See, folks
But
be trying to discredit the New England Patriots playoff defense. That shit is fucking fire. Them
no,
niggas be
on it. Which one we talking about? Before they got like Rodney
damn near
Harrison? Either
every
one.
year they go to the Super Bowl, nigga. I'm be real with you, nigga. Them niggas deep, except for the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl, nigga. They don't get put up no and them points something like that in the Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie, Philly. When Philly beat them, that's how you gotta beat them. You gotta outscore them. That's how Philly beat them for real, for real. You gotta put pressure on Brady, and when you get the ball, you gotta score because when they get the ball, no matter what you're trying to throw up or something, they got that nigga Tom Brady, the wizard. He's gonna find a way to get that ball down that field. I'm gonna be real with
No,
you. He's gonna find a way.
got-
You gotta outscore. That's what Philly did in that Super Bowl. They kept pressure on Tom Brady and they outscored him. They made Tom Brady look like everybody was saying, like, man, maybe Tom Brady need to retire. He's looking old off at that Super Bowl. The bitch went back to the Super Bowl the next year and won. And guess what? That's what I'm saying. That's another thing. That was the most defensive Super Bowl of all Super Bowls. You see what I'm saying? The whole game was nothing but like 3-0, 3-3 the whole time. You know what I mean? Until like the fourth quarter when niggas broke one, niggas struck one. Jared Goff really fucked that game up. He had Tom Brady in the clutch. He had him. He had him. He overthrew a touchdown. He threw that bitch all the way in the end zone. He overthrew the nigga. The nigga was wide open, and then he threw the interception. They went back down the field. He threw the interception in the red zone. He threw it right to the nigga. It
Yeah.
was a throw pass. The nigga was right behind the nigga, wide open. He underthrew. He went right to that nigga. That's why they got rid of Jared Goff ass.
Hey
Yeah,
man,
that's
I
what.
ain't gonna lie. Jared Goff really he did like he's playing real good for Detroit, bro. Like,
Bro, listen. I'm telling you. I just told you what's gonna go on with Detroit. Detroit is the new Atlanta Falcons, bro. I'm telling you. They're gonna go to
so
the
you
Super
think
Bowl.
he's reinventing his career right now?
Yeah. Yeah, you got to. Listen, they're gonna go to the Super Bowl and they're gonna lose in the Super Bowl.
So
Mark my
you got them
words.
going to. So that means you got them beating the Falcons coming then.
Could be. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I don't. I feel like next year definitely not gonna be our year. I feel like we're gonna probably be good, but I just probably feel like young talent probably gonna probably hold us back on certain shit. I don't. I don't know. Maybe. Hopefully it won't.
I feel
Maybe.
like we
Hopefully
still need another wide receiver, bro. To
we
all
do.
like
No, we.
we need.
It be. It. See. Listen. That's the whole. Okay. Now look. I'm glad you said that because that's the whole thing with Kyle Pitts. So Kyle Pitts with his option, he
Mhm.
don't want to get no tight end pay. He want a wide receiver pay.
Talking
See what
about
I'm saying?
with his upcoming contract.
Yeah. He don't want the tight end pay. He wants the wide receiver pay.
Hmm.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't think he worked the wide receiver pay.
Why do you say that?
Unless you playing with his ass on Madden, that nigga fire as hell on Madden, boy. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga
Is you
fire.
saying that because
That
of the
nigga,
injuries?
it ain't even just that. I mean, well, I do feel like injuries have affected how he plays now, bro. Because it's just like this. Kyle Pitts, if you're gonna be a wide receiver, bro, you gotta know that at times you're gonna have to take that hit. He do not be trying to take that hit no more after since he got hurt. I'm telling you, this on everything I love. I ain't trying to vouch for Desmond Ritter, bro, because he was horrible. But I swear to God, majority of Desmond Ritter interceptions came from him trying to get Kyle Pitts the ball. And I swear, Kyle Pitts, all he had to do for real, is just extend and take the hit, bro. That's it. And he was not doing that. I'm being so serious about that. I'm watching every game. Even I'm at my son's game, coaching and shit, watching on my iPhone, watching the game. I'm like, damn, what this nigga? They showing the replay. It's like ball right here, like ball right here type shit. Kyle Pitts running.
Hmm.
It's the man right there. He got the nigga behind him. He extend and take the hit. It's a catch. He don't
No, I thought
extend.
you
He
was talking
just
about.
sit there and just look at the ball. That's on everything I love, bro. He was doing that this year. And that was
Yeah,
pissing me off. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Now listen, I watched Drake London catch the ball
ball out.
on post routes, flats, and take the hell of a hit. Nigga hit Drake London so hard one time, they thought he caught a concussion. He fell on his head. That nigga kept the ball in his hand and everything, nigga. I watched that man take multiple hits and catches like that this year,
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie, bro. If we have to trade, and you know how I feel about Kyle Pitts, anybody, it would have to be him out the group because Drake
It
London and
gotta
BJ
be.
Watt.
It gotta be him. You ain't letting Drake
I
London
hate to
go. So
say it. That you know how I feel about Kyle Pitts and Fly. Like that's a Florida
bro,
person,
listen.
but
Listen, bro. I like Kyle Pitts, bro. I've been watching this man since Florida, bro. I promise to God. I used to this on everything I love. I used to goddamn be in a cell with a nigga. We used to watch. I used to bet this nigga. He used to go. He went to school at Florida. This nigga loved Kyle Pitts on everything I love. That nigga loved Kyle Pitts. We used to sit in the cells. A GD nigga I used to fuck with. I used to watch this nigga every Saturday play, bro, on everything I love. Kyle Pitts was hard as fuck. Him and Kyle Trask. Kyle Trask didn't have nobody to really throw the ball to that was gonna go up and get that fucking ball. Like that nigga used to be throwing that ball to that nigga like it wasn't shit. Kyle Pitts used to be at tight end and he used to work him out in the slot. When he was in that goddamn slot, that bitch was dangerous as a motherfucker.
unstoppable.
He was dangerous
Unfucking.
as a bitch, bro. I fuck with Kyle Pitts. I'm gonna be for real with you, man. I like that young nigga. I ain't saying he's bullshit. He far from some bullshit. He better than majority tight ends in the motherfucking game right now. I'm gonna be real. But if you're gonna be a tight end, you gonna have to go out there and go for them contested passes, bro. That's what a tight end do. So if you talking about going to wide receiver because you don't want to make these
Especially with
contested
that
passes,
Georgia,
that's some bullshit.
especially with that new tight end coming up from Georgia.
To my Brock
That's
Bowers.
gonna be man. You gotta step up because that boy right
I
there
ain't
gonna
gonna
play.
lie. See, that's and I feel like the Falcons might go get him because he's gonna probably be the best thing available for them at that time. I feel like that's what they're gonna go get.
You think so? They could have in the mock draft. They could have talking about some defensive end or defensive lineman from Alabama
The
shit.
defensive end, and then they said that safety from Florida State too.
I like him.
Yeah, facts. They need to get rid of Richie Grant. Sorry ass.
Oh, but bro, you ain't never lied, dog. Like
Get my nerves so bad, bro.
I like Ken Coleman though, bro, from Florida State. Like I don't
He
think people
great.
really.
He hard. He
I
hard.
like him, bro.
Is he committed to the draft though? He committed to the draft.
Hmm. Yeah, he
He
is.
hard.
I don't. I think it's too early where we at to draft him. You feel me? I ain't gonna take an 8th round pick on him, but he cold, bro. I like him.
I feel
I
like
like that dude.
for real. I feel like if they don't get Brock Bowers, they need to go ahead and get a good pass rusher edge. I ain't gonna lie, because they need it.
Is
Because
Campbell coming back? Because
I
that would
don't
be good
know.
if we got Campbell coming
I
back to
don't know.
mentor him.
I think I don't know. If he do he don't. He did good this year. I ain't gonna lie to him. We still got Grady Jarrett though. I ain't gonna lie. And then I ain't gonna lie. The nigga what's his name? Ibidiki or
From
whatever his
Ohio
name is.
State did good last year. The
Oh,
third round pick, the other number 91 last year, the
oh no,
rookie,
yeah, facts. Yeah,
he
facts. I
did
forgot his
good.
name. Yeah, he did straight.
Mm-hmm.
He did straight. I ain't gonna lie. Caden Ellis did good. Nate Landman did good. Whatever that edge rusher, Ibidiki or whatever that nigga name is, or some shit like
I think
that.
that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Nah, he number 17. Yeah, he
Then
go to
I don't know. I had to show you what I'm talking about. Then I forgot him.
he did good. Calais Campbell did straight. I ain't gonna lie. He old and he gets a good presence and he ain't nothing getting
That
past him.
linebacker from the Saints did good too. I want to get, yeah, he did good too. He still thought this year. He
To
did
my
pretty good.
but to my
Number
but nah,
53.
but Dupree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Dupree, he did okay. He did okay. I ain't gonna he did all right.
So
He could
what
do
you want another linebacker? Cause what you want, like another key? You want to keep Brooking or something?
we got Kate. I ain't gonna lie, Caden Ellis and fucking Nate Landman, them white boys hard. They look like Keith Brooking.
How do
Yeah.
you feel about AJ Terrell at the end, man?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm disgusted with the whole defense
Ah,
on our last 2-3 games. But I'm gonna be for real with you though, AJ. Swear to God, I'm gonna be real with you, AJ. And
yeah.
and I feel like this is a real deal. And this ain't just no talk when I say this. I feel like them niggas didn't want to play for Arthur Smith no more, bro. They just didn't give a fuck. You
No,
could you
no,
could
you're
see
right.
it.
I feel like
You
you
can
can
see
see
it.
it.
They did that. It
You
was
really
that. It
see
was
it.
that same. It was that same shit Michael Victim did to Jim Moore, bro. They just stopped playing. That's on everything I
You can
love.
see it. You can see it in their body language,
You
bro.
can see
It
it, bro.
wasn't
They
if
didn't
you
want to
pay
play no more. They
attention.
didn't give a fuck. They didn't want to play no more. Yeah, they didn't want to
I
play
seen
no
it in
more. I
BJ
swear, bro.
Roberts, like when the stuff he was doing to BJ, bro. I really think would affect a lot of rookies if you're not mentally strong, because he was making excuses about talking about we were saving them for the playoffs, and I'm like, bro, we fighting for our playoff life. What are you saving them for?
You know what? Let me tell you something about this B. John Robinson pick. I ain't mad about it because I fuck with that nigga. That's one of my new favorite backs on some real G shit. I'm glad he on our team. No, nobody else with the moves he be making because he been scoring on us plenty of times. I'm just being real. But I'm gonna tell you something about the B. John Robinson pick, bro. They really shouldn't have got him. They
You
shouldn't.
sound
They
like
shouldn't even
Jerry,
got.
man. God damn,
No,
bro.
I'm serious because it's like
You
because
and
you know
Jerry, I
what's
gotta
more
get my bro
disrespectful,
up on here.
man. Because
You said
I'm
what?
real G shit. You know what's really more disrespectful for real, with the B. John Robinson pick?
What?
It's how you did Cordero Patterson. It's how y'all did Cordero Patterson and Tyler Algier. Tyler
Did
Algier
he
was
really
fucking.
play this
Tyler
year?
Algier got 1,000 some yards last year.
Yeah, that really was.
So
Yeah. I see where you coming
yeah,
from.
he got 1,000 some yards last year rushing, and then Cordero Patterson is a great power running back. And on some real G shit, you kept the nigga. You kept the nigga, paid the nigga, then put him on the roster on the depth chart on the roster as a joker.
He
And I
really
ain't
didn't
seen
play. That's
nothing
why I said,
jokish
was
out
he
this nigga.
hurt? Was he hurt this year? Like, or did he just not use him?
He just didn't know how to use that nigga, bro.
I mean, bro, but you could tell from the play calling Arthur Smith was doing, bro. Like he didn't know what. Like he was just doing stuff. Like he would run the ball when you knew we should have been throwing, or it was just dumb stuff that like a 2-year-old could see, bro. That was just like that was a
Hey, bro,
terrible
listen.
call. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen, bro. This on some real shit. I hate to even compare it like this though, but the shit really, bro. When you play, if you get on the game and you play Madden, right? You know they say that's supposed to be real deal playbooks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be real deal, the coaches' playbooks and shit. You can tell that Arthur Smith don't know what the fuck he doing from his playbook and with the players he got. Like it's like that shit don't even match. Like I promise it
What
don't
type of
even match.
system is he running?
You don't even know. You
Never
don't even know
mind.
because I'm gonna just be and I'm gonna be real with this too. So Arthur Smith, you know what Arthur Smith need to do for real, bro? If he
Nah.
gonna continue coaching, you know what he need to do? He need to go do like running back coaching because he's good with that. I'm gonna be real with you.
Not the way
He
he
good with
did
that.
BJ Robertson this year.
Nah, Bijan Robinson still got 1,000+ yards scrimmage yards. I'm not gonna say
Was
in
that
Carolina.
all just him? Was that him giving him the ball, or him making something out of what he had?
If he would have gave the nigga the ball more, he probably would have had 2,000 scrimmage yards for real. For real, I'm gonna be real with you. Because Bijan Robinson had like 1,400 yards, 1,400 scrimmage yards, like running and passing. He got about 1,400 yards this year. That's good as fuck for a rookie. Ain't too many other rookies.
Talking about running and receiving.
Yeah, hell yeah. He down there got 1,000 yards rushing though.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think he had a
I
little
think
like
he did get
98
1,000 yards
seconds,
rushing.
but
I think he did get 1,000 yards rushing.
I think he might have been. I don't know. He might have been a little short. He did, but he was close.
I
Even
think if
up
I'm not
to,
mistaken, he got the 1,000 yard rushing because before the
but
last game, he
even,
was like
but
20
you have to
yards
remember
short.
he missed some games too. So really, like he got cheated because he missed some games. Then the game they was talking about he had a headache or some shit.
I mean, shit, bro. He still, like I said, if he would have played all them games and they would have gave his ass more touches, he would have had 2,000 yards scrimmage on everything, and he probably would have
Nah,
been he probably been like top 5 rusher.
but I think I get what you're saying now. Like even with you and Jared saying like drafting those weapons and we have nobody to really get them the ball was a bad waste of a pick. So I do understand that from a business side. It
They
just
could they could have they could have really went and got a like an edge or some shit like that. They kept Lorenzo Carter. Lorenzo Carter ain't really do shit all year.
what edge would have had got around that pick? Oh, you talking about like maybe a Jalen Carter? You want not even like you want a
Yeah, I was
Jalen
about to say you
Carter?
could have got Jalen Carter or some shit. You know what I mean? Because he was definitely still out there.
I seen how he played this year. I thought he was a little immature before he came into the draft. I didn't know how he was gonna be, but I seen how he played. Yeah, he cold. I give him that.
Good. That nigga did damn good this year.
Yeah,
And
he did.
he didn't even start. He didn't even start. No game this year. He didn't start.
I don't think he's starting over them on
No,
them two
he
in
didn't
the
start no
front.
game.
Not over Fletcher and Graham.
Yeah, he didn't start no game this year. I promise.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I thought the Eagles defense should have been better than what they was, though,
You
bro.
want me to tell you something though? No. You know why? They wasn't as good as last year because for one reason they let majority of their defense go last year, and then they thought the new picks they was getting because majority of their defense is young now. They thought the new picks they was getting and some of the motherfuckers they signed with free agency will fill those old gaps up. But in all actuality, you should have kept your defense together. Yeah, you should have kept that
Nah,
shit
yeah.
together. Yeah.
What do you think it was really? It just looked like they didn't have the chemistry, and it like even on the offense, it's like something went clicking. Do you think it might have been just coaching, or they like Jalen Hurts might have been hurt? What do you see that it might have been that been the problem?
I feel like Jalen Hurts turned the ball over too much for one this year. He was definitely one of the lead interceptions. He was definitely one of the top interceptions motherfuckers this year. And he fumbled the ball a couple times too. And I'm gonna just be real with you. If the tush push don't work on 4th and 1, the Eagles wouldn't even have another drive in this game. So how many times do they do the tush push in a game? Because I ain't gonna lie, that shit matters in the long run with stamina and strength, endurance, all that. That shit matters. So
I
I'm
look at
gonna
the Eagles. Remember when they got Vic and they had got like Vince Young and all them good ass players that year and still didn't do shit. That's how I kind of looked at it this year. Like they got a lot of talent, even with like the running back Swift. They got AJ Brown. You got, what I mean. You got a lot of good ass talent, but even on the defense, it's just like I don't know, bro. Like in the NFC, ain't what I mean? It's not the AFC where I could count on my hands how many teams really could come out of the AFC. You really know who gonna compete in the NFC, bro,
I just feel
and
like
who it's
Philly
gonna come down to.
with Philly, I just feel like man, they need to Jalen Hurts strength. Now don't get me wrong, despite that shit with him throwing all the goddamn interceptions this year and shit like that. I mean, he's still straight. He's still a great quarterback to keep. I feel like they need to focus on the defense. The defense is fucking shot the fuck out.
They need to get rid of that other cornerback.
Yes, that nigga, yes. Whatever the fuck his name
God,
is, he
I
is fucking
forgot that dude's name.
horrible.
Brad, whatever
You
his name
know,
is. Lord
bro,
have
when what
mercy.
you call it beat them, he got caught on 4 times down the field. Who the fuck that was that came back and beat them that game, bro?
This
Fuck who that?
year,
Yeah, bro. It was like towards the end of the season. Who the fuck was
it
that?
wasn't the Giants, was it?
Was it the Giants?
They played the Giants,
It might was
Cowboys.
the Giants that came back and beat them that game. I can't remember, but it was
I know
somebody.
they played the Giants twice at the end of the year.
It was somebody came back and beat them, bro. And what that nigga name? Mayberry or some shit like that. The cornerback.
I don't know. Did you talking about that dude that what's the name was talking about? Samuel was talking about, Debo was talking about on that podcast about being sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I know you're talking about exactly. Yes.
Boy, that nigga sorry
Oh,
as shit. Bro. That nigga sorry as a motherfucker, boy.
hey,
That,
bro, I'm about to go see what these kids doing. Check on my mom's, fam. She had that surgery, so let me get up out of here, man.
man, hit me, dog.
I appreciate you, bro. We're gonna do it later.
All right, my nigga.
All right, bro.
Love.
Love.